No, quédala viendo a él. Solo quédala viendo a él.
Okay, here we are. This is the medical missions team to Nicaragua. And ladies, why don't you introduce yourself and tell us what you did today and what your experience here in Nicaragua has been like.
I'm Jessie Casas. I'm a nurse at West Bloomfield Henry Ford in the Neuro ICU.
I'm Andrea Morin. I'm a physician assistant in the ER at Henry Ford West Bloomfield.
I'm Jessica Karras. I'm a physician assistant in internal medicine at Henry Ford West Bloomfield.
And I'm Maggie Mellenfein. I'm a physician assistant at Henry Ford in internal medicine. The last 2 days, our main focus during the mission trip here was focusing on women's health. And so we've been offering pap smears, pelvic exams, and breast exams to the women, anyone who wanted it. And I think the best part for me was probably just being able to interact with the women there one-on-one. And a touching moment for me was when I was doing an exam on a woman who was 45 years old. During the history, I found out that she had an IUD in place, which was a contraceptive device, but she had been in menopause for 4 years already, and so I was trying to get an understanding of what was going on there, and I found out that she had a special needs child in the school there that was her last child, and she was so concerned about getting pregnant again because she felt like God had blessed her with this child that she didn't want to risk getting pregnant again, because she knew that all of her focus had to be on Elizabeth, was her daughter's name. And so it was very touching to see her commitment and compassion to her daughter, and I felt real privileged to be able to have heard her story and to interact with her that day.
We met so many amazing ladies this week, especially over the last 3 days we've been doing the PAPs and the breast exams. And the one that really stood out to me was Lucia. She was a single mother of 6 children. She was taking care of herself, the children, and her mother who lived with her. And she came in for a pap smear. I don't believe she had had one for 14 years. And she came in with abdominal pain, pelvic pain, bleeding, you name it, she had it. And I was just trying to, I did her exam for her, but more importantly, I just wanted her to understand that that she's the most important part of her family, and without her family, she ceases to exist. And so she has to be on top of these pap smears and breast exams, and just trying to instill to her that she needs to take care of herself because she is her family. And I think that's really what we were trying to do all week here, was just leave lasting impressions for these people.
One of my favorite experiences would involve my passion for breast cancer awareness. I'm a very strong supporter of the awareness, and being able to do this for all these women. I can even count, we've done endless breast exams and pelvic exams and educated these females on how to do the proper exam, something that none of them have ever done before. And it's just unbelievable to think that we could be saving a life someday just because we've educated them how to do an exam on themselves at home, and it's some preventative medicine that we were able to provide for them. It was really interesting and neat to be part of.
Like everybody, I really wanted to leave a lasting impression, something that would last and help all of many of the people for a long time, not just for the day. And I had that moment yesterday. I had the opportunity to teach them how to do self-breast exams, and at the end of the class, when I asked if anybody had any questions, one woman asked if it would be okay if they taught their neighbors or their family how to do the self-breast exams also, and I thought, God, that's it. That's how we're going to affect who knows how many people and how many lives. And from there on out, I was teaching, reminding all of the women that when they're done, this class, now they are teachers, and now they can not only possibly save their own life, but somebody else's by teaching their neighbors and their family how to do this.
Do you think it's worth going 2,000 miles down to a country that doesn't speak your language? Do you think you're able to communicate?
Absolutely.
No
Yeah,
problema.
absolutely.
Do it again for sure.
In a heartbeat.
In a heartbeat. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.